Well, here we are. The final box office predictions across the industry are in for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So let's talk about where the film is expected to land and any of the concerns that people might have in regards to the Rotten Tomatoes. So a couple weeks ago, the forecast for the box office was rather interesting. 80 million, 90 million, 150. I saw one say 190. I don't know what that was about, but that was never going to happen. So where are we at now? Well, we're looking at anywhere between 80 and 130 still. But worldwide, we're looking at possibly 250 and over. So it looks like a lot of people are anticipating that the international is actually going to be bigger for this film than the United States, which honestly does make sense because those films typically have done better in international markets when it comes to having legs and also sales of the physical copies and streaming. Now, a lot of people are wondering whether Rotten Tomatoes is going to affect anything. The opening weekend, no. No, this is when the most hardcore, and the Marvel fans and the people that are looking for their next big fix after Avatar are all going. We can see that trajectory, and that doesn't look like it's going to have any bearing on it. Now, depending on the reception from people that go see it on the opening weekend, that might affect the second, third, and fourth weekend. But again, you can't really look at any of that right now. It's still a little too early. But I think it's looking pretty good right now. Again, you have to look at this thing differently. We're gauging an Ant-Man film against Ant-Man, and then we can't really gauge it against the same competition in terms of trilogies to like Spider-Man, considering that was like the big multiversal generational film, right? Which some people are trying to do, saying, oh, if it doesn't do Spider-Man numbers, it's failing. Well, Ant-Man's not going to do Spider-Man numbers, right? Come on, like, let's be real here. I think it's going to do pretty good. Where it lands, though, those expectations are all over the place. Across the industry, I'm going to guess Disney's probably going into this like 80 million. And then whatever they get, it's going to be icing on the cake. If they break 110, 120, more than likely going to be real happy. So we'll talk about this in due time. But it's looking like it's going to be the best performing Ant-Man film. So that's good. And also remember, they secured a release date in China, which is really important for this film because Ant-Man is absolutely huge in China. That film has a following there, so that could be really big for its international and worldwide take.